What's your bet on how this matter is going to resolve itself? Will it be militarily or will it be diplomatically?
Well, I hope diplomatically, and I share your view that war is the last resort. It's a horrid thing, and we must do everything possible to avoid it. Where are we? For the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been on the side of those who say that Putin will probably find a way out of this, having, as Sir Mark so rightly said, got the attention that he wants. The man himself is vain, and we know about that because he rides horses, shows his chest, shows himself in judo and ice hockey and all the rest of it. A vain man, but one who wants a legacy in his country. He wants to go down as a Soviet hero, the man who restored, to the extent possible, the Soviet as a great power. And he looks, as you know, on the breakup of the Soviet Union as a catastrophe. So I think one needs to have that in the back of one's mind when one is looking at whether or not he will go the whole hog. I've reached a rather worrying conclusion that he might well risk that whole hog, that invasion of Ukraine. I just see the signs now. When I look, and I'm looking at a map now where his forces are deployed all the way around north, east, and south, and only the NATO countries to the west does he not have the forces. He is perfectly positioned for an invasion, and he's moved his troops into positions close to major towns where he obviously will want to take. All of these things are leading me to the view, and again, Sir Mark has touched on this, that he's got the opportunity of a lifetime now to do something that the Russian people actually would quite like him to do. I don't think they get the full story in Moscow of what's at hand and the consequences of it, but the thought that they could get Ukraine back for what you might say would be relatively low risk is something is, I think, quite strongly held in Moscow.